It's the end of the day. Well, it's not really,
Well, it's
is
not
it?
really.
Just
No, it's
beginning.
the night. Yeah, it might be for you. I'm on in a minute. I'm kind of. It's me and
Cumbrian
JC.
kitchen.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah. I don't know.
Everything's so delicious here. I've fallen in love with Whitehaven. Do you know that?
First time in Cumbria?
Well, no. So you thought. First time to Whitehaven, but I think I've probably been to Cumbria quite a lot because friends of mine used to live in the Lake District,
So you will.
so I will have been here.
So you will have. Okay.
But it's not been so memorable, put it that way, as today has been. And I'm not just saying that.
But it usually rains. In fairness. So
Well, you see, I live in Wales now, so...
So it's always raining.
No, it's not. That's what everyone goes, Wales.
But everybody
It's
says that
not.
about Cumbria. Everybody assumes that, we're not going to Cumbria. It rains. But of course, it doesn't. It's always like this.
That's where you get that tan from, and that's where I've got...
Yeah,
But it only
although
stops there.
this actually comes from
Bottle.
a sunbed in the garage.
No.
Well,
That's so bad
it's
for
my
you.
partner's, you see. So, but it's there, so I figure I just use it. No, I'm only joking. It doesn't really. But so anyway, Whitehaven, first time here.
Yes.
First time at the festival. First time at the Home and Garden Show. So what have you been doing? What have you been telling us about today?
Well, that was almost a sort of small, minor part of today, because I've been all over Whitehaven today. My chat was about trends and styles for 2014, but I ended up chatting about Whitehaven quite a lot because it fitted into one of my trend predictions for 2014, which is laid-back opulence.
That's handy.
Don't you think that's kind of, not you, no, but that's kind of what Whitehaven is? It's got all this really lovely architecture, but it's a bit, it's not tatty, because that would be rude, but it's kind of worn.
Yes.
So it's like, laid back opulence is like you've stumbled across this amazing chateau in France, and it's all a bit crumbly but lovely and beautiful, and you just want to slip
like
on
me.
a big dress.
Crumbly.
Crumbly, beautiful. No.
No. And are you here tomorrow? Are you? So what are you going to be talking about tomorrow?
It's a bit of a sore point, but
right.
I couldn't do tomorrow as
Right.
well, and I know I'm really gutted now because tomorrow's going to be amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
I wish I'd come for the last God knows how many years you've been going to this festival. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
What a place to do it,
Yeah.
this harbour.
Yeah.
All the lovely little bits around the harbour, the fish on the floor, the knots.
Yeah, Cumbria's good. Cumbria, there's a lot to offer, you see.
I tell you,
Yeah,
I'm sold.
it's a lot to offer. It does help when the sun shines, but it's a fantastic place.
It helps
is a
everywhere when the
fantastic
sun
place.
shines, but places are lovely in the rain as well. Let's face it, we're good at that in Britain.
Okay, so we all recognise you from.
Do you?
Everybody. We all recognise. Everybody here recognises you from the television. What are you up to at the moment? Anything
Well,
exciting?
I had a midlife crisis 6 years ago and bought a wildlife park.
Okay, that's a change.
As you do.
Yeah.
So I've been living in that for the last 5 years, in a little wooden house in the middle of it.
Right. Okay.
So when I say wildlife park, we've got lemurs, meerkats, gibbons, rhinoceros.
That's
Zebra.
pretty wild. That is pretty wild. And is this just for yourself, or is this for people to?
Well, this is where I got
to
a bit
enjoy?
confused. I thought it was just about us, and then I forgot that obviously to make it pay, you have to let people in.
Okay.
So we ended up being a very enclosed animal within the wildlife park, in a little wooden house with a huge fence around it. And so I now live in a tiny cottage just close to it.
And how do you decide what to feed a rhinoceros?
Hay.
Right. Okay.
Lots and lots of hay, and some rhino nuts as well. And they're white rhinos, so they've got really big, wide mouths like
Okay.
this. And if you want to kiss one, which I would recommend, it's like putting your face in a big mushroom.
It's probably not. It's not up there on my list, but it's probably it's there.
Don't knock it.
It's no. I'm not knocking it until I've tried it. It's just maybe not
You'll
quite.
find you'll be at one with wildlife if you did it. Just go roar like that.
First time you did it, was it quite frightening, or was it just too easy?
No, I found myself drawn there because they are very rubbery. And
So I'm
they
gonna-
almost like they haven't got teeth. I'm sure they must have some teeth in there, but they're like cows. They just do that.
And you and
Who would have thought I would be all at one with nature?
Yeah, I must admit, it's kind of
used to
never
run
saw you
around
in
designer clothes,
Glammed
high
up.
heels,
Yeah.
this is as glam as I got. I did
You
this
know.
for you, Whitehaven.
Okay.
I'll be back soon,
Yeah.
stinking of poo, running around in my wellies, picking up rubbish. That's what I do.
I didn't think I would in the rain mac and wellies. It doesn't really fit the Anna Ryder.
No, honestly, I look like I live in a bush most of the time. I've turned into Charlie Dimmock. Not that you look like you live in a bush.
Yeah, I wish I looked like that. Sunshine.
Very good for eating.
So now you've brought the subject that are you thinking is that it as far as the animals go, or are you going to bring any other animals into the are you bringing any more animals in?
The
or?
next big animal we're going to do is, are you ready?
Okay, go on. Go on.
Stripes.
Really?
Yeah. Tigers.
Good
I'm
grief.
not really supposed to tell anybody that, but I can tell you.
Okay, well I'm not going to tell anybody.
No.
I'm not going to tell anybody. Does that not fill you with a certain amount of?
No. That's the problem with me. I probably will go that way one day. Do you know what I'd like to do when my children don't need me anymore and I'm not really allowed in the park very much at the moment because I'm no good in the cafe because my coffee's rubbish. I give everything away in the shop because I don't like the till, and so I just pick up rubbish and stuff like that. So when my children don't want me anymore, I'm going to go and live with the orangutans in Borneo because I'm half Malaysian and I've never been, and that's the only way I'm going to get an orangutan around my neck because they need that, the baby orphan ones.
Okay.
So I would go there, volunteer myself as a nanny, and then one day just go, and the orangutans can just bury me under leaves, and that'd be it.
What a fantastic way to go.
I think that's lovely,
Yeah,
don't you?
I like the idea. I like the idea of that. Don't ask me how we got onto this.
My idea.
I have no
I'm
idea.
doing it.
Are we going to see you on the television box again, or have you?
No.
That's you. You're quite happy with your animals, or
I
is
am
there a
quite-
piece? Is there a piece of you that actually thinks, do you know what?
I think if there was ever the correct vehicle for me, then maybe I would. But I think they couldn't bring changing rooms back because we've moved on so much.
Yeah.
You know, it was perfect at the time, and I had a decade of being the rock and roll of emulsion. So how am I going to top that? But no, I love my zoo and I love my new life, and I love coming to things like this. You know, at the end of the day, I'm never not going to be interested in fashion trends,
Sure.
interiors. But if you give me the choice as to whether I go and muck out a rhino or hang some wallpaper, I know I'm going to do.
Excellent. Anna Ryder Richardson, it's been an absolute pleasure to meet you. Thank you very, very much, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank you.